One of my favorite things of the Star Wars films are the opening crawls, so today let's discuss the opening crawl for Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you also very much for the kind support, it is greatly appreciated. Now, with San Diego Comic-Con, we learned a whole ton of new information of Star Wars The Last Jedi, and some Star Wars The Last Jedi books. Very interesting stuff. But one big thing that we learned about The Last Jedi film itself had to do with the opening crawl and how it's going to be very much different in comparison to the other Star Wars films. So specifically we learned this, and that is of course that the opening crawl will have a new spin on the traditional opening crawls from the previous installments that will make Rian Johnson stand out. And when I listen to that, I think of one thing and one thing only, that this has to do with the fact that there will be no time jump in between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. That's just a fact, that The Last Jedi, at least in the very beginning, picks up right after the events of The Force Awakens ending when Rey finds the Jedi Master, Luke Skywalker. So I think that there's two big possibilities here, and that is that this opening crawl will be very, very different in comparison to the other opening crawls because there's going to be no time jump at all in between those two films, period. The other thing is that it could be that Rian Johnson is changing the format of the opening crawl entirely. We do know one thing about Rian, and that is that when it comes to Star Wars The Last Jedi, he will be breaking a lot of traditions. What if one of those traditions are the format of the opening crawl? But that's just a guess. So yeah, guys, very interesting stuff how the opening crawl is going to be very, very unique in how it's presented or whatever way it's going to be displayed to the audience. And I'm very much excited to see what Rian has in store for the fans. And yeah, I cannot wait for the release. I'm very much hyped. We're only like, what, 5 months out? We're getting there. Getting very close. So yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed the content for today. And if you did, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
From night to moon